Hey guys, and welcome to episode 54 of Summer Shredding. I did miss a workout this morning, so I was meant to be doing back and biceps, but I genuinely just slept through it. I spent so long editing last night. I think I got to sleep about 10, half 10, and my body just goes, no, you're not waking up for your alarm at that time. So I slept through, I missed the workout, but I'm off to do a camp day today. I'm also going to be voting in the referendum on my way home from work today, so that's going to be something that I got planned. I got quite a lot to do today. I'm also going to be finishing up packing bits and pieces for tomorrow, and I might do a little bit of editing. I don't know, I'll see if I can get any done, but I don't really need to just now. I've got enough to cover me and up from now until Kelsey's, until I'm back from Kelsey's, sorry. So hopefully everything goes swimmily. I'm off to do a cap day, and I'll speak to you guys later. So guys, I'm back from my cap day. Now straight off the bat, I've had a fantastic bit of inspiration for a video. So today's video is not going to be boring, it's not going to have anything, but first I want to talk about the cap day. We did, as SGN, we did a great damn job. We managed to clear out a load of stuff for this scout group. We managed to paint loads of walls and stuff. We got another group going there tomorrow to do a load of stuff. So I'd like to say that well done to the group that did it. Also, I'd like to say thank you for the people that were there, like the leaders and stuff. They came to bring us food, water and drinks, supplied tea and coffee the whole day. Big thank you to them. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was almost like a really good workout. Did a load of mud, ate pretty well, pretty clean, didn't really stick to many calories. I felt I ate to what I would usually eat. Then if I needed something else, I just ate it because, well, a couple of times I felt dizzy through not eating, so that was stupid on my part, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get into today's video, and I'm going to talk about something that's just sort of come up, and lots of people think about what they need, think that they need it, or there's so many different opinions on it. I'm just going to dive straight into it. So, it is approval, recognition, congratulating, all those sorts of things are on your physique and fitness and stuff. So, lots of the ones that I get is, wow, you're dedicated, wow, you're mad, doesn't it get boring? What's another one? Why don't you enjoy life? Why don't you... Surely that won't matter. Having one cheat won't matter. You can't be enjoying this. I get lots of negativity from it. Now, my personal opinion is because they can't be bothered to do it, they don't want to do it, they bash on it because it makes them feel better about themselves. And that's a perfectly normal human thing. Like, it's just something that comes up. I've done it. I did it when I didn't train, and I'll put my hands up and admit that I did it. So I feel that I can comment on the topic. Now, the other way around is when you've been doing well to begin with, people notice. So people go, oh, you lost loads of weight. Congratulations, well done, you did lose loads of weight, and people are noticing. That means you're doing it right, and you're doing it to a significant amount where people are noticing it. And it's not a matter of that you've been telling them you've been training each week, and a month later they go, oh, we probably better say something now. It's no, because you haven't been telling them, because the first couple of months, you can tell people that you've been going to the gym, but you know, whatever, they're going to think it's not going to last very long. Then when they finally start seeing results, they probably will comment on it, especially when you haven't seen them in a while. So, for example, my old manager came and helped out today. Now, I haven't seen her since when was it? Oh, it's 2014 sometime. She left and took on a different role. She's like, holy crap, you lost loads of weight. And I was like, do you know what? I have, thank you. A question I get all the time is, how do you do it? Point them to my YouTube channel, basically. it takes dedication, and they ask for tips. So I give them tips and stuff and bits and pieces, very basic stuff, because it's usually just, they're probably not going to remember it, if I'm honest. If they are listening, I always encourage them to get in contact with me if they want to have a little bit more of an in-depth talk about it. But anyway, when you get to about a year in, those comments become repetitive. That's how I can reel them off the bat. You've lost so much weight, da 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 da. The only time you get real compliments is from people that have been doing it a while. So for example, Andy Barnett, who's a friend of mine to an extent, he worked at the supplement shop and I used to go to the supplement shop a lot. He now trains where I train. He's a fitness model. He's been through so many different stages of fitness, i.e. he's a fitness model, but he's bulked for 4 years, he's done this, he's done that, and he really does have a good physique. I'll leave his Instagram in the description. Really, really good physique, really good guy. He'll talk to you in a knowledgeable perspective, and even though you probably might not know what you're talking about, he'll talk to you about it, but he won't put you down about it. A really good guy to talk to. Until someone like that, that's been training that amount of time, they will pick out a part of you and say, dude, that looks sick. And it's very hard to find that. Because at this point in time, it's not a matter of, I know I've lost a lot of weight. You know you've lost a lot of weight, especially if you've been training this amount of time. But the details that you're working on now, people won't notice. And you've got to get that through your head. That's why things like YouTube and Instagram are such good products. Because you can post on there, and people that do care and will notice will go, actually, I'm following him. Last week, he didn't have as many cuts in his abs. This week, he does. Okay, there's always going to be that thing, is it photoshopped? Blah, blah, blah. Is it just good lighting? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's always a factor. But if you take it in the same spot every week, they can't add that bit in. Now, one thing that I found out the other day is that I was really happy with the progression photo. Now, some of you may have seen it, some of you might not have seen it, because I did remove it from Instagram. It did make a few people comment on it saying that actually this is a bit too revealing. And at first I didn't think so. It was me topless in shorts. I was standing out. It was also when I was doing the posing thing on just doing a full body update on, I think it was Sunday's video. Posted a picture on that, just on Instagram, just say what weight I was, blah blah blah. And to me it was just a progression photo, but I noticed that, well, someone pointed out to me that it was more revealing than I might as well have posted it in my underwear, which I have no problem on doing, but it's people that want to view it. Now, I'm damn proud of my physique and the amount it's changed in the last 2.5 years, which is actually coming up to 2.5 years now. It will be on the 6th of July. But I can understand that showing it off too much is a point. And what the point I'm trying to get to is that, okay, you might show off as much and you might crave approval from these random people, and that's good. You need that. You do need approval from people that you don't know, because they have no ties to you. They don't care if you feel bad. So if they go, okay, your chest is shite, your form's shite, this is shite, that's shite, and they give you approval, or not, approval's the wrong word, they give you congratulations, dude, you're looking sick, dude, this, that and other, and they have no ulterior motives, it feels good. Whereas I know that, let's take Kels for example. I know Kels doesn't like me shredded. Now you probably are thinking, what? Girls don't like six-pack abs and all that. Kels doesn't like it. I don't know why. I'm not going to ask why. Oh, I have asked actually. I'm just waiting for on a reply for a text. But like, I don't know why she doesn't like it, but she just doesn't, and that's her own thing. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. That's her. Go for it. That doesn't mean it's going to change what I do. It means that she might not find me as attractive for a couple of months. And I like personally being quite shredded. I do not like bloating up or ballooning or the way I got last year through my bulk, and I don't want to do that again. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean, whether she's just not going to find me attractive again, I don't know. Obviously, there's got to be something else other than just attraction, or because it's been a couple of months and I guess she still likes to look at me, I don't know. But that's a side note. But she doesn't like me shredding, so she doesn't sort of go, hey, you looking sick, and even if she did, I know that it would be a lie in her opinion, because she doesn't like the look of that. And it would be seriously just to go, okay, he's working hard for it, okay, he's working hard, I probably better compliment him. But actually, no, I want people to go, dude, you're looking phenomenal, or wow, look at the difference, or wow. Yeah, I just want people to go, wow, basically. There's one guy, a guy called Scott at the gym, and he does it. He says, dude, every time I see you, you're bigger and more ripped. Which I can't, after a while of getting compliments and comments like that, you kind of get a bit immune to them, which sucks. But every time someone at the gym says it, because you know they give a shit, they don't have to say it. It does feel good. So if you are down the gym and you see someone that's been working their arse off, and you know they're in there every day earlier than you and finishing later than you, so they're there when you get there and they're there when you go, and you can see the changes in them, give them a compliment, because it will mean the world to them. Because it's very secluded. We don't get many compliments, much motivation. The motivation we seek is by you watching videos, or me watching videos. I still watch YouTube videos, even though I'm a YouTuber. I still watch YouTube videos on a day-to-day basis, because it gives me ideas, it gives me thoughts, it gives me... these guys have been doing it way longer than me. So, by doing that, I can then have a look at what they're doing and get some ideas from it. Some of the things I may not like. So, for example, the other day, I can't remember his name. Every time he comments on have a look through basically most of my videos, you see his channel in the comments. He comments on pretty much most of them. He's a really, really active subscriber. He did a video on the standing French press, which is, you have the bar behind you, you do that and you're standing. Now, I tried that and it put a lot of strain on my back. So, I decided not to do that. Sorry, that's the phone going. My parents will hopefully pick that up. Which they have. But that put a lot of strain on my back, so by doing that I then switched up to what I usually do. But it's things like that, you try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But, at the same time, he's still looking sick. He's still doing a good job. And I guess I'm that guy that doesn't do it either. I'm asking for something that I want, but I don't do it. Maybe I need to change that up. But anyway, that's basically my point, is that if someone is doing a good job and you truly mean it, give them a compliment. If you don't truly mean it and you're saying it for the compliment's sake, then yeah, don't bother. I guess. Does mean something to the person sometimes. If they know you're bullshitting them, don't bother. And I guess be careful who you post in progression pictures, where you're posting them, what you're doing with them. Because people will take a different perspective on them. And even though and I'm assuming we all have a similar sort of community, but we might not. I'm assuming we've all seen bodybuilders in posing trunks and things like that. And I'm kind of used to that. And it doesn't weird me out, but then you've got to remember that people that follow you might be weirded out by that. Or, I don't know, some things a bit more revealing than anything else. I don't have a problem with showing what I've got, and lots of people won't mind seeing that because it's everywhere on the internet, but then some people might, and you've got to remember that. So that's the reason why I took down the picture, first of all. Second of all, give approval when approval is necessary. And thirdly, just don't forget that if you do change your mind on something, let them know, because if Kels was to change her mind about the whole being shredded thing, it'd probably make me feel a lot better. But at the same time, it's not something I expect her to do. It's not something that I'd want her to do just for me, because it's her own opinion. She's entitled to it. But, you know, it'd be nice. Anyway, that's a real sort of in-depth, quite close to me. I probably might even edit that out, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm going to cut the video here. If Kels, you're watching this, don't worry, this isn't me ranting at you. That's not something that I want to do. I would never put that in a video. It's, you know, that I'd speak to you to your face, basically, or at least on the phone. But at the same time, if you do fancy changing your opinion, go for it. If you don't, don't. It's not going to fuss me either way. I'm kind of used to it now. But if there are people out there that aren't Kels and aren't in a similar situation to me, it might affect one or the other person more. Say for example, especially if you're a guy and it's the other way around, because girls have a lot more pressure on them about their physique than guys do now. Okay, guys are catching up, but women have a lot more pressure on them from a very young age. And if you see a change in their physique for the better, point it out seriously, especially from a fitness bodybuilding point of view, because we're the pickiest bastards. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I notice when one deltoid is looking bigger than the other, and if you can point something out to them, it will mean more to them, especially when you can not critique it, but compliment it in such a detailed manner. I think it does mean a lot when you can compliment it, when it's not just okay, your shoulders are looking bigger, or what does that mean, which bit, like my front delt, my side, my medial delt, my rear delt. Okay, your chest is looking bigger. Okay, is that the top or the bottom? Your abs are looking sick. Are they more shredded? Are they bigger? Are they da-da-da-da-da? You know, that's what goes through my head from basically years of training. So yeah, anyway, that's a little video on approval, and that's what I'm going to name it. So if you don't quite get what I mean by approval, that's what I mean. And I'm going to say again, Kels, this isn't bashing on you. We both know where we stand on this, and I'm just hoping that you'll get what I mean if you do watch this, which you probably won't. You probably won't. Anyway, I'm going to speak to you guys tomorrow morning. I'm off to see Kels tomorrow, so I'm going to be awake for 23 hours. So I'm going to record the whole of that there. So what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm getting up and I'm either going to train legs or back. I haven't decided yet because I missed back this morning. So I'm going to train, go to work, go to Gatwick, wait until my flight for 9, get on the plane, land about 10:30, get a train about 11:15, get in about 1:30, and then get to Kelsey's for about 2. So it's going to be a long day. It's probably going to be quite a long video. I might just make a travelling montage from when I leave work. I haven't quite decided yet. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, even though it's a bit shorter. Hopefully I haven't offended anyone, and hopefully I've made sense. I never come on this channel to offend anyone or have a controversial topic. It's all my sort of own opinion, and I know it can be quite biased at sometimes, and if you want to challenge anything, just say it. I know Kels loves me to pieces, so hopefully she does watch this. Again, a little bit nervous about the reaction, but I'm going to post it anyway. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow morning.